everyone. Oh my god, my voice goes out as soon as I start. Hello everyone, welcome to the King of Anime podcast. This week I am 40% more tired. I could really just go for a nap right about now. In fact, the bed over here is eyeing me down. I feel like I'm being like selected for something glorious. Awkward intros aside, co-hosts, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Just living the dream. Doing this little podcast thing. And I had early Thanksgiving this past weekend.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it was quite delicious. Oh, my mom makes the best turkey. So good.
Oh, man.
So good.
Apparently there's a trend, and I don't know why it is, but people are choosing to eat chicken over turkey. Does anybody know about this and the reasons why?
I've never heard of it, to be honest.
I do it. That's because I'm not really a fan of turkey, so like usually for Thanksgiving my mom does something and it's just me and my little brother, and like since we both, it's not that I don't eat turkey, it's just that I really don't care for it that much. So because of that reason, we don't even bother with turkey, and we just eat like soul food mostly, like macaroni and cheese, collard greens, rice, stuff like that. So
yeah,
I mean, it doesn't, if it's going to make the experience better, it's not, it wouldn't hurt to not go traditional, you know.
Yeah, especially
since cooking turkey is a pain in the ass for everybody.
Yeah, I think I think for me, turkey is, I don't really like turkey that much, we'll say, but I like it with other stuff. Turkey and mashed potatoes. There you go. That's the one. That is the one that you want to go for. But yeah, Thanksgiving is amazing.
I love me some turkey. I love me some turkey with stuffing and mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. Oh, I'm having a heart attack just thinking about it. But yeah, it was really, really, really good. And of course, you gotta have, your pumpkin pie for dessert and all that wonderful good stuff. So I love me some Thanksgiving. I get to have it again this Thursday.
2 Thanksgivings. I'm jealous. I used to have a couple Thanksgivings a year, back in the day, before my grandmother passed away. We actually I would have 3. I'd have 3 Thanksgivings. So now I only have like 2. So, but yeah, 3 Thanksgivings. I can't believe I went through that. That's crazy. Here we are. I'm alive. I'm here. I survived it.
Not for long.
What's that mean?
It means you got one more Thanksgiving left.
Yeah. Just enjoy it. That's it.
Are you threatening to murder me?
No, I'm not going to murder you. I would never do anything like that.
What?
But someone by the name of D, last name Vol, could be interested in you.
I mean, I don't know their name, but their real name at least. But
yeah,
I heard they do an excellent job.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Clean, very professional, so.
I'm gonna cry. Well, welcome to KOA, everybody. This is the show where we watch seasonal anime and we talk about it every week and we go, yay or nay.
Is that
guilty
what we've been doing this time?
Or innocent?
No,
yeah,
man.
What?
I totally missed that this whole time.
I was quoting Transformers. Guilty or innocent?
Why?
We're getting a whole lot of energon and a whole lot of luck.
My name is Optimus Prime, and I'm here to kick some ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
You know, fun fact: Rowdy Roddy Piper is the one who came up with that, not Duke Nukem. Duke
Yeah.
Nukem copied that.
Name the movie.
I can't remember the movie.
Come on, it's made by John Carpenter. It's They Live.
They Live. There you go.
When he puts on those glasses, he sees the people underneath.
The only thing I was thinking of was Thunder in Paradise, but I knew that was not right.
Nope, that wasn't even close.
Yeah. One's not watchable. to put it as pleasantly as I possibly can. So yeah, that's KOA. That's what we're doing here. QRW6 in the chat says, "What up, KOA? Rest in peace to David Jason Frank, my childhood, and the main Power Ranger that was on my TV. This sucks because you don't know until it happens." Yeah,
That really, really broke my heart this past weekend.
we were gonna talk about it here in a second, but I guess we can talk about it now. It was announced that he passed away the other day, 49, to suicide. He took his own life, which is quite shocking. I like QRW6, I grew up like very early childhood watching, David, and his he was just one of the coolest Rangers ever. Maybe he's probably the Ranger.
Yeah, I agree. It's funny, well, in an ironic sort of way, because I swear we were talking about Power Rangers last week. Wasn't it last week? Or maybe it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think
someone asked me a question of like, who did you like better, Jason versus Tommy? Red Ranger versus Green? And I just thought that was crazy, just the timing of that question to what recently happened. I never got a chance to meet him, but I always saw him when it came to those at Comic-Con open panels where you could ask him questions. And he always seemed like he was a really cool dude and just always was chill and just really, really neat. And I just loved his message. He was a very religious person, but, he always was about like, through adversity you could overcome anything. And he was a really interesting guy. And it just really pained me just to see how he died.
Yeah.
I think that was the thing that just really made me upset. It reminded me of Robin Williams, a man that could make anyone laugh, and he took his own laugh too. It just was so tragic, and he will surely be missed.
Absolutely. You got anything to say about Asatsuki?
Yeah, when we talked about Power Rangers last time, I don't know if it was a week or 2 weeks ago, I told you guys that Power Rangers wasn't something I grew up with, so I don't really have any like big attachment to the franchise in general. But just for a loss of life, especially in that manner, you don't want to hear about things like that. You don't want it to happen. But I hope he rests in peace.
Absolutely.
Yep. I think as well, he's a pretty nice guy. He did a lot of charity work, so he did a lot of good. He wasn't like most celebrities, but they just they don't give a shit about you. So
Yeah, he really truly honestly was like you all I did was watch a whole bunch of like old videos of him through YouTube and him at like conventions and stuff. I don't think he ever turned anybody away. He was just that cool of a dude where if somebody was just a super fan of him, he'd be like, "Yeah, we'll take a picture. Yeah, sure, here, I'll sign that autograph."
He's like the ultimate nice guy. He was even into fitness and
He did
all of
MMA
that stuff
for a bit.
Yeah, crazy
pretty
talented
good at
guy. But yeah, QRW6 said he had the cool factor through and through. Yeah, very sad, but I guess the show must go on, as they say. Let's get into viewer questions, I suppose. Let's talk about the first question, which is, who's better in your opinion? Raiden from Mortal Kombat or Black Adam from DC?
See how it's spelled? Isn't it Black Adam? Like an atom, not atom?
I'm not sure. I've never I never even heard of this superhero until a couple years ago. So,
well, Black Adam is more a villain. He's in the same universe as what is it? Shazam. So he's in that same universe. He has the same powers as him, but he's just evil. But he has lightning too. I think that's what this question is referring to, is that Black Adam has lightning. So does Raiden. Raiden's just cool because he's the older guy that just like, has been around and he could still fight. I like that character type. Like in a show that I recently saw that pissed me off. But hey, I won't talk about that show. Bleach.
I'm gonna go Raiden. Raiden is just a childhood kind of thing for me. I was really into Mortal Kombat as a kid. Probably shouldn't have been, but here we are. I'm alive. I survived.
Yeah, I'm going in the same direction. I don't really know anything about Black Adam, so that's also a factor. But yeah, Raiden was always like a cool character to play in Mortal Kombat, so that's why I'm going with him.
Cool. Next question. Which elf? What are we getting at here? Lolly, vampire, furry? Which class are you picking and why? No, Satsuki, you can't be a lolly furry.
Why am I always being targeted in the viewer questions? Like,
I think we know who it is that's asking, though.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even choose either one of those, like any variation. But like what are we even talking about? Like what we want to be?
The class. This is a very strange, really strange role playing game where lolly and furry are class options. So I guess this is World of Warcraft.
Right. It's a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons mixed with furries and anime tropes.
I guess I'll be the witch then, because witches can do cool stuff.
That's true.
And mana and all of that.
And a guy witch is called a warlock. So you can be a warlock.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a witch or a warlock as well. I don't even know what this question was.
I don't think anybody would want to be a lolly.
Be terrible.
Who would want to be a lolly?
None of us here.
Like, even if you were a lolicon, why would you want to be a lolly?
I know. You're like 2 foot tall. Everybody hates you. I mean... for me, I would have to be an elf. They're nimble, they're agile, they live a long time. They're good at shooting arrows like Legolas. So, I mean, I'd have to be an elf. They're pretty badass.
Well, there you go. Next question. In memory of Jason David Frank, what Ranger role, in your opinion, will he be remembered most?
For the Green Ranger, absolutely. Like, I understand he went and did other roles and played other ones, but he'll always forever be the Green Ranger.
Yep. I think so. I think that's the right one. All right, Saucy's on time chiming in. He's dead.
Wait. I told you I don't know anything about Power Rangers. I can't answer this question.
Saucy, gotta answer the question. Or
Objection. Oh God.
or you die.
Green Ranger.
You die in the podcast. You die in real life.
Oh no.
So Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
We're in, what was that world's name? Floating Island piece of shit.
I think, yeah. That's what it was. Floating island piece of shit.
It was an acronym, Floating Island piece of shit. It was FIPOS.
Fight post. That's where we are. Fight
Floating
post.
Island piece of shit.
QRW6 says Jason Frank did the White Ranger role more than the Green Ranger, but the Green Ranger just has the last impact.
Yeah. Yeah, he did do the white, like when they did the Power Rangers movie, that's when they did the transforming into the white. It was a pretty cool one. Like it was a white suit and it was like a tiger. It was like a white tiger, but he had like a, it was weird. Like his uniform was like a tiger, but his Megazord was an eagle. So we kind of had like dueling, I guess, like powers or something. It was pretty cool, but just something about that green suit though, with that flute. And then the Dragon Zord comes out, and he just has one Zord for himself.
Yep. Yep. Those movies were unreal as a kid. Those were great. Next question. Let's say you get put into a fight. Let's say you get put into a fighting anime. What kind of weapon would you take? A gun, a sword, or would you be a big titty girl who fights with her hands? What are these questions?
What kind of question is this?
Gotta take the sword. Now, it doesn't make sense conventionally, but if you're in the anime, swordsmen get like the most respect out of any fighter.
That's true.
So you gotta choose a sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the sword too. Though, I mean, big titty girl who fights with her hands. It's very descriptive.
I'll be a big titty girl who fights with her hands. The only reason I say that is because people would underestimate me because I'm a pretty girl with big tits. And then all of a sudden, I block stuff with my hands only. They'll be like, oh shit, she's not the lady to mess with. She gonna go on with her bad self. But yeah, she'll just start beating up people. And I'll beat them into the ground.
EA will be the Rangiku we all deserve.
Yeah.
Or he could
I'll
just
give her
be,
character.
he could be the next Leon from Akame Got Killed and just die in the alley.
No! Damn it! Oh, she deserved better. She deserved way better.
Someone in the chat says, what do you think about 86 and My Life as a Villainess crossover?
Well, as we all know, Vladilita Lover over here, aka C Tactics, loves it. And I haven't seen My Next Life as a Villainess done over. Wait, Doom crossover? Oh fuck.
What? Wait, what?
No. No, the anime is called My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom. That's what it's called.
Oh, I almost thought that was saying like it was because it said Doom crossover. I was thinking, oh my god, is it like the video game?
Except
I have no idea what that second thing is, so.
Except Mick Gordon gets paid this time. That's what the crossover is about. Him getting him paid.
Worst crossover ever.
He gets it paid. Next question. Kiss. What the hell are these questions? Kiss X Sis just ended. So tell us who is your favorite girl from that series?
What?
Everything from that show needs to die, and I hope it burns, and anyone that likes it should feel bad.
It just ended?
It didn't.
It must have been a fucking manga. I didn't know. I saw the series when it came out, and I regretted every second of it.
I never saw it, but I'm aware of it. It's like one of those meme type of things that people try to get you into, just like Boku no Pico. But I didn't know it was still going on because I've heard about this series a long time ago. But I don't think anybody has nobody has a favorite girl from that series.
Zero.
Well, let's say no normal person has a favorite girl from that series. Let me rephrase
I'm gonna say it. And I know I'm gonna get, for some reason, a lot of hate. But we need to stop it with the Kiss X Sis stuff. We get it. Incest. Haha. Funny. There are better ones that we can make fun of. They're better ones. Kiss X Sis, low hanging fruit. It's like Orimo. Nobody gives a shit. It's like sister hentai, whatever the fuck that one was. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about the shock value anime. You all hate it. You watch it because you're fucking weird. Just stop it. Just stop. Get some help. Talk to a therapist. We don't need any more Kiss X Sis. We gotta kill it. Right here. From this moment onward, we're never everyone in existence will cease to talk about this anime from this point onward. Next question. What are y'all thoughts on shipping wars? How toxic it turns the fandoms?
Well,
I love shipping wars.
Me too.
It's so fun.
Yeah, I like those boats.
oh, okay.
Are we not talking about whaling wars when they're on the ships?
Are you an Azur Lane fan?
Ken Cole.
Like the girls who turned into ships?
Oh, Ken Coley. Wanker! They said wanker at the beginning of the opening, but you wouldn't know, see, because you don't watch openings. But yeah, it was Penis Line. Second season coming next year, by the way.
Hell yeah, we're watching it on KOA day one.
But no, Sasuke, you say what you're gonna say.
Oh, what was it? Oh yeah, shipping wars can be fun. It can kind of just get you more in tune with, or more invested in said series. Obviously, everything needs to be done in moderation. So, of course, it can get toxic because everything can get toxic when it's just an oversaturation or people just start attacking people for whatever opinions. Because like shipping wars can fall in the same line as power scalers and whatever it may be. It can all get toxic, but I think shipping wars should show the ugly side because a lot of people think a lot of times it's stupid because you'll think like, why would you argue about this? It's just characters getting together. But if we put romance on the same pedestal as other aspects of a story, like other aspects of storytelling that you may like adventure or whatever, it's not as stupid as it may seem. Because I think people just shit on people who ship other characters in a series just because it's romance and they don't really take it seriously. But romance can be an important factor in a series.
Yeah, I just think it's fun in general just to do. I mean, as long as you don't take it too seriously and you don't get mad when other people are like, these people are better than these people, because at the end of the day, all this stuff's make-believe. It's not real. I mean, I hate to break it to some people. Rangiku is not going to crawl out the screen and give you a big old hug. It's just not going to happen.
That's what you think. But I have
but
it
I
on
get-
good authority. It's the other way around, EA.
Oh, you're gonna crawl into the TV?
Yep.
The
Okay.
ring, like the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all ever see the sexy ring?
Wait,
The-
what?
Sexy ring?
The,
It's like
the
a-
girl.
It's like some
It's-
weird title for Sonic pornography.
No. It's an actual thing. The sexy ring. Where here, let me post it. Where she
scared.
crawls. No. It's quite flattering. She crawls out of the TV and she comes getting you. You see that?
She's got back
I've-
issues.
I've seen that. Like, yeah, I've seen this.
But what was I getting at? Oh yeah, so Shipping Wars is fun. Don't take it too seriously, everybody. It's just people's opinion.
As long as you're not shipping Nino and Miku, we're okay.
I seen something about that yesterday too.
I cry. Philip says, so no shipping Soul Reapers and Quincy's?
What?
Even better. Give me all the cabbage.
Oh my god. Last question. I watched One Piece film Red this week. I know C is only on Drum Island, but has any of you seen the movie or listened to the music?
Nope.
Yeah, that's a no for me because I do not watch One Piece. Maybe one of these days I will, but it sure as hell ain't gonna be anytime soon.
I guess I did listen to one of the songs, but it was like a spoiler thing that I listened to, so I don't know like what the final version was in the movie, and I didn't like it. A lot of people actually didn't like it, but I'm aware of the movie, but yeah, never watched it.
Well, Justin Bieber sucks.
What is this, 2012?
Nickelback sucks.
Okay.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. The hell is on Jimmy's head?
Listen, I'm about that real music. I'm about that hooba stank, y'all.
He's broken.
Yeah, he's crawling in the dark looking for the answer.
Crawling in my skin, more like.
Because his wounds, they will not heal.
Heyo, got him.
Penis line.
Oh damn. Well, I guess it's time to get into our first anime of the show, which is F, A Tale of Dankery. Smoke weed every day.
Tell Dankery. Tell Dankery.
This episode was pretty dank. We got some MILF butts. Poor K.
Okay. You speaking Spanish?
I just like how they gave us that one shot of Renji's mom's ass, and then like nobody cares because these character designs aren't really like. I don't think there's anybody that could just go, oh yeah, I've been waiting. There's nobody like that.
As they rub their hands together, I've been waiting.
Like nobody cares about the fan service.
It's not too bad.
I've never seen that though, like fan service that like there's like bad fan service I don't like, fan service I do like, but I never seen like fan service that was just unappealing in a way that it's not because it's just with like underage girls or something like that. It's just I don't really care because I just don't see how you will find like these characters attractive in that way.
Yeah, I agree.
That was funny.
What are we thought? What do we think about Kay in this episode? This seems to be a Kay-centric kind of episode.
She's setting herself up for failure.
She really is. She's
Poor gal.
She thinks that she's going to be like, oh yeah, well, not Renji. Hiro's gonna love me, and you're gonna be forgotten and erased, boy. Yeah. And then before you know it, it's just gonna backfire on her. He's gonna be like, I don't even like it like that. And I think he even said it this episode too. Because she's like, do you think I'm annoying? He's like, yeah.
Poor Kay.
I mean, she had the perfect opportunity while she was being carried by him to, just let him know of her feelings. That would have been a decent time to do it, because he's always working on his manga or whatnot. So the fact that she keeps delaying her feelings, she's just making it easier for Miyako to just swoop in and take him away. So yep, not looking good for Kay. And she just got randomly injured on like the first play.
I know. It's like she's Kawhi Leonard. Basketball reference for anybody that gets that.
Yeah, but they did the whole classic pretend to be my girlfriend, but I maybe really actually want to be your girlfriend Babaka trope, and it seems like Kay's gonna be hooking up with Kyosuke. So, at least she's got something.
Yeah, at least she's got somebody that likes to film her without her permission constantly. Isn't that romantic?
Yeah, it's like, I want to record you in your darkest moments. What the fuck? Who are you, Jigsaw?
That literally sounds like something a horror villain would say to their torture victims,
Wanna watch me film you cry? Come over here. You're out of focus.
It's just creepy. Like,
Kyosuke
is gonna grow as a terrible adult.
I know, he's gonna like...
He got all bromosexual.
Oh yeah, with his friend Hiro.
I mean, even then, because he pretty much blackmailed his friend to get a girl to come over to his house, just so he could be like, I want to record you without... Well, I guess he did ask permission that time, but yeah.
Yeah, at least he did that. But yeah, so we found out from the previous episode, because it kind of left it off on a little bit of a cliffhanger with the go out with me. Yeah. But it wasn't that. It was, I like to say shocking things just to get their attention.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, getting your foot in the door, I suppose, but it's sort of like trying to go by the mantra of like any publicity is good publicity. Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't know about that.
I certainly wouldn't go by that.
Would you buy this?
Turn into like a super villain.
Well,
I will wipe you out from Oni-chan's heart.
Yeah, I know. And it was like the trope, with the one side of the train track, and then she's on the other side. It was basically at a crossroads type thing.
Shaft loves trains. They did it in
really do.
Madoka Magica. They did it in Monogatari. I love what they do with the anime, just from a visual standpoint. But it's just funny thinking about all these areas they go to are just completely isolated. No one is never occupied.
Like a video game from like 2005.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone lives on this island in this world. I think everything is deserted. There's like flying nuns and ghosts and shit everywhere, but there's like no actual people. Yeah, they're all dead except for the 5. And freaking, speaking of the train tracks, I love how Kay was talking to Miyako about just erasing her, but she was telling her all this as a train was flying by.
She has really good hearing, I guess.
Because he's just like, I will erase you from what I said. You will. Oh, forget it.
Yep.
So stupid.
That's exactly what that was. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, do you guys not see the train? Like, why are you doing this? Wait.
It's like, yeah, this train's too long. Let me text it to her.
The train was just symbolism. There wasn't an actual train. It was just show the rift between those two.
Oh.
Well, you
you're
know
right.
you know what they say. Train kept a rolling all night long.
Who said that?
Aerosmith. Steven Tyler.
Okay.
He got up on stage and he probably had sex with every one of those girls that night. It is Steven Tyler.
Train kept me rolling. I will not allow. Sorry.
You know, he still sounds great. To this day, he sounds exactly like he does on the record. He's like 800.
Yeah, I think he's a real vampire. No man
Maybe.
could look the way that he does.
That's true. That's true.
His mouth is like the size of fucking, I don't know, like a basketball. Like he's just like, crazy, crazy. I'm like, holy shit, your mouth is big.
His mouth is so big, he makes references to it in his lyrics.
Yeah, he does.
Aerosmith, good band.
Can we talk about how creepy Kuze is?
I mean,
that's the church man.
That's the guy. That's
this is with outfits.
The friend.
Oh, right. The neighbor. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he has all these fucking
For his
teenage-year-old.
For his mom.
Like
And he
this,
tells
this
her
is
that.
the thing. This is the thing. It would be one thing if you just had like a school uniform for like whatever your fetish or whatever. He specifically has the uniform for that school. So this is not some generic uniform that he just got from Ross or like no, he has that uniform. That's what?
It's that and the combination of, by the way, this is for your mom.
Yeah.
Like do you not realize her kid's right there?
I think he's gonna be his new daddy.
Oh god.
That's what he's aiming for. He's got the listen, that's a kinky couple. But at the same time, I respect it. She is a MILF.
Oh, okay, that.
Yamate, I can't wear this.
Also, the fact that Chihiro is wearing those outfits, like she's literally wearing fetish material.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't even want to think about that.
But I think Renji wants to like protect her even more now because of that. He's like, I must protect Chihiro.
Probably a good thing to do. Probably a good thing.
Then church guy was like, again, did the whole foreboding, mysterious guy.
Ooh.
You don't want to get involved with her. It's not worth it, kid.
Trust me, I know. I've been in your shoes before.
So what like since this is your first time watching this, right? See,
Yep.
What do you think is going to come from that? As far as like what would be the thing that that he may regret in his relationship with Chihiro?
I mean, thinking about it, there's nothing too much that he could regret, I don't think. Outside of maybe something like I don't know. He just gets tired of repetition. He's not a very like I don't know. I don't know how this could end bad.
It's just like, I'm bored with you, and she'll forget about me tomorrow.
Yeah, because like where we are right now, we're at this is episode 6, so we're at the halfway point pretty much. And the two main relationships, Chihiro and Renji, and Kei, and God, always forget his name,
Hero.
like this episode left off on a good point with those two relationships, but with all this time left, you can't really expect everything to go smoothly. So I feel like this is like the calm before the storm.
Kay's gonna go out with Chihiro.
Yeah, she's gonna go out with her
What?
own sister. What the hell?
Isn't this the guy who just said like kiss sis is bad?
Well,
Yeah.
we just all
Hypocrite.
agreed. We just all agreed to not bring it up, and now we're bringing it up. You're all, both of you, finding both of you $500.
You just brought up like the sequel.
I know.
$600.
Literally. 20 minutes after you say we gotta do better, already we're not doing better.
69 million bajillion trillion infinity dollars
I got the money.
and 420 cents.
You got the money?
Okay, now I don't.
Oh. The 20 cents. Okay, I think I got 20 cents later out. I got you.
No, 420 cents.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, that one I think I'll have to put on my credit card.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And but yeah, so Renji introduced Chihiro to the big library, and she was very happy. This ship is pretty wholesome.
I know. She's so sweet. She's definitely one of those ones that it's not even like a sexual thing. It's just she's so sweet and innocent, and you know, Renji would do anything for her type of thing, where you're just like, oh, you know, must protect from all costs of everyone, including Truck Kun. You know, I'll dive in front of a semi for you.
I mean,
relationship.
she does wear an eye patch, so that could be an issue.
And he loves her, even if she has an eye missing. You could say he's got his eye out for her.
I got my eyes on you.
I get it. I get where you're. I know what you're trying to say.
All right, so what do you think is going to happen with Miyako?
Yeah, that whole love triangle.
Because apparently he stood her up. And in this episode too, it seemed like she was very fearful of being forgotten.
He's gonna show up with a boombox outside her window. He's gonna be raining. His head's gonna tilt. He's gonna go, "I can't forget you, baby," and he's gonna sing like, I don't know, Aerosmith.
I think
I
she
don't
would
wanna close my eyes.
I think she would be scared that he knows where she lives.
She's like, I always show up to your place. How did you find out where I lived?
It's fine.
Well,
She's cheeky. She'll get over it.
Internet in 2006.
I DDoSed you. I doxed you. I know everything. I know everything about you. I'm gonna kill you.
Romantic. Oh my god.
Say I'll kill you.
Just turn it to Yuno.
And consume your flesh so we could become one.
I will kill you to love you.
Yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't really know anything about her, so yeah, that even though that seems like it would be the in-game relationship, it needs more work. A lot more work.
Yeah. Yeah, this If I remember correctly, the way that it's going, this next episode is going to be very memorable.
It just turns into school days.
I don't think it'll be that memorable, but I think it'll be memorable all the same.
Now we
I
can
see.
be together forever, Oni-chan.
Oh my god, such a crazy ending to a very piss poor anime.
I mean, worse can happen, but here we are. Let's get into our next show of the evening. To Your Eternity. Season 2,
Turned
episode
into
5.
an airplane.
Fushi finally found love. It's
Fushi
just
did more than
This place.
Fushi did find love. That was actually kind of cute. How like they were just like, I never found something more beautiful in all my life, and it was just a doll. You know, it was like a sack. I don't know, what would you call it? Raggedy Ann, Cabbage Patch type doll, and
yeah.
they were just like, oh my god, this is my true love.
Somebody
Because-
with a body pillow looked at that scene and said, "He's just like me."
That's so true. It's so true because it's an inanimate object, but it looks like a person. So that was cute.
Oh man, yeah. There's lots of. I mean, that's an oversimplification of sort of what happened. That was a great moment in the episode, but I think the bigger moment is that it's revealed that Fushi can bring people back to life, which is
Holy
kind of crazy.
shit. First of all, I thought it was fucked up how he was just like, this is what I could do. Oh, and then here's her dead empty shell. I was like, you monster! You absolute heathen! Because I thought, that's fucked up. But then, yeah, I was surprised. I mean, yeah, it was off screen, but you heard it. Oh my god, she's back to life. I went, you kidding me? He can bring people back to life now?
He's got to bring March back.
He's got to bring everyone back, including the bear.
We don't know the full extent of it though, because
True.
I was wondering, because something was weird when Tasty Peach said, like, he was talking to somebody and we know he can see like the ghost, like someone disappeared and then she was brought back to life. So I was thinking, like, is he doing like some type of soul swap thing to where like some of the souls that are with him that he's taking on their image, like, are they going into those bodies? Like, what is, like, how exactly does this work? Because if they could just be brought back to life, no questions asked, and that's what he can do moving forward, I don't know if I would like that, to be honest. Because then then like any death that he sees won't be impactful if he could just bring them back that easy.
Well, I think how they're going to balance it, I imagine, is that he can't turn into them again. He loses that ability altogether. Plus, as well, as QRW6 says in the chat, Fushi's new ability can hurt all of his development he experienced and hurt his chances of fighting the knockers. So it's like, do you give these people back their life? Or do you eliminate the knockers? Which is more important, the bigger threat or doing the morally correct thing?
I wonder if there's like a time limit too, because she did recently pass. I wonder if people that have been dead for like years, you can't bring back.
I don't know. We don't know the ins and out of it, so like that's what's gonna make or break everything moving forward. So I guess we'll see, but I guess the important thing in this episode is the fact that Tasty Peach is the one that's withholding this information. So
Yeah,
he's
the
playing a
real
role.
villain.
He's playing a role I thought he would play, where he doesn't seem totally malicious, but he's definitely selfish in his pursuit of taking a throne. So he's using Fushi for his own means. But I feel like he may eventually get to the point to where he becomes a true ally. Like he'll abandon his dreams. But if that does happen, that probably will mark his death. Mark him for death. So 'cause that's just how things go in this show.
Then he'll turn into Tasty Peach.
The most important thing that happened in this show is that we found out the chair was not a boy at all.
Oh my god.
They were a girl.
Like,
this is some Akira Toriyama. I stayed up till 12 the previous night, but I gotta write a story and I gotta draw. So here we go.
it's just this. I plan to make a video series on tropes I dislike. When people do this like whole reveal of, oh, that character you thought was a man, they're actually a woman. That's a trope that I've seen in anime a lot, and the reason I dislike that is because usually when they reveal that said character is actually a woman, it adds nothing to the story, and that's kind of how I felt here. I guess the only thing that it adds is the fact that Tasty Peach is straight, so
and tasty.
Well,
Goddamn.
In your opinion, I don't think he's universally tasty. but yeah, it doesn't really add anything. It doesn't change anything because he's still not attracted to her. So yeah, it was just like, okay, cool information, I guess.
The only thing that it changes is that Tasty Peach likes to sit on women and not men.
So now we can just call him a misogynist.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is.
All right.
I cry. Well, the other thing as well, pretty eventful episode now that I think about it. Kahaku, sort of, I guess he proposes to Fushi?
He shot his shot.
Yeah, I
hope Fushi,
think that was going to happen. What?
Wait, what?
Why?
Because I knew this shit was going to happen.
Well,
I was like,
yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Because he's he's doing the exact same thing that all the other descendants of what's her face are doing. It's just that he's trying to pretend like, oh, I'm not doing it. Yes, you are. You're doing the same thing. You're gonna try to have the Fushi baby, and all of a sudden, oh, look, great grandma, I did it. I fulfilled your prophecy.
Listen, I ship it. Okay, it was cute. I'm down with Fushi babies.
Fushi's going to murder him. I'm telling you.
First confirmed kill for Fushi is gonna be Kahaku. Poor Kahaku.
Because his hate for what's her name? Is it Seabass? What is it?
I don't even know who you're talking about anymore.
The one that you used to like before she died.
Wait, what?
The one that got naked and was licking up all on Fushi.
Hayase.
Thank you. That name escaped me. He hates Hayase more than anything. So I personally think he'll hold on to that hate. And even if he's such a nice guy and so sweet and would actually treat Fushi right and everything, I don't think he would go for it just because the hate is so deep.
Well, I don't think it's going to happen either, but
yeah,
I'm not necessarily like I'm pretty neutral on it. I just kind of want to know where this is going exactly, because I think we all believe it's not going to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just because Fushi doesn't seem to even know what love is, because like the whole thing with
love is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because the whole thing with the doll is just kind of shows you. Well, first of all, that kind of showed us too that he can adopt the likes and dislikes of the people that he's taken on the image of. So that's kind of cool. More lore, I guess. But yeah, he doesn't. That whole thing with the doll just shows you he confused that with love. So he still doesn't understand what it is.
Nah, I think this just means Fushi's a fucking weeb.
There you go. Confirmed.
He's not a weeb. He just is a doll head.
Marchie?
Yeah, we need to bring March back. I petition for the first person to be brought back. March.
It'll be his mom, March.
Yeah.
Which would be weird, because, well, it would be cool to see March grow up. Now that would be cool to bring them back, and then they're just like growing up, including his bro. And you could bring back the old lady just to kill her off again.
Fushi!
Fushi, you brought me back. Oh, my heart's. He keeps doing it. Stop bringing me back to life, you dick.
Yep, gotta say, just in terms of like, this episode was really interesting. It's just really fascinating stuff. Like, I think the most fascinating bit, and I think it's kind of underrated, but it is for me, is the doll thing. I just think that's really fascinating. Just like how he's so new to just the concept of liking in general, that he sees the doll and he confuses that for love. That's just such a fascinating thing. Fushi's an interesting character in that sense, where since he's an immortal, seeing him react to things that we in our life take for granted almost, it's really fascinating. I think that's what I enjoyed about the episode the most.
Bro.
Bro bow.
Yeah, we need to kill her. We need to get rid of her. We need.
Yeah,
where's your
I
shotgun?
agree with that. I got it always with me underneath my bed.
Oh, bro.
The way that she sounds.
Need to eliminate that one. That Kay needs to show up. Needs to wipe out that one. That's the one she needs to wipe out.
She's probably gonna die too, just because like, why is this character with us?
I cry. Well, she's gonna like fall over and her knee's gonna snap, and that's gonna cause her head to explode probably. So
Her head just explodes, or
yo comes out of nowhere and blows her up.
Oh. I hate Bleach.
I understand.
Philip says, next episode, Fushi gets addicted to Home Shopping Network.
And then he has that same look in his eyes like, I love this. Why? Because I'm buying things that I want. You don't know what love is. That's not love.
It's like how Kahaku like jumped straight to be my wife. Like, I think there's a couple of steps that he missed, but
Yeah. Holding hands.
no.
Going out?
That's like, you always do this, EA.
Oh shit.
There's a proper order for these things.
I'm sorry.
First,
I mean-
you gotta introduce yourself. Second, you have sex.
Oh, right. How could I forget?
Third, you call each other by their first name, and then fourth, you hold hands.
Right. That's the mountaintop when you are able to hold hands.
Such a weird order.
It's
When
like
does
the
marriage come in?
it's like the JoJo order, my JoJo version of the order.
Goodbye, Jojo.
Oh, and then getting married, that's like 3.5.
I ship it.
3.5.
I hope Fushi goes, oh my god, yes, I'll marry you. And then they get married.
That's not happening.
I'm telling you, he's gonna split them down the middle and just rip them in half.
I wonder if
Doom
I wonder
guy?
if Corona I wonder if Perona would marry this guy.
No.
I mean, he's not a bad guy. Nothing wrong with him.
He's kind of
Except for his
charming.
arm.
I would say he's got a tumor. She doesn't like. She
He's not a
doesn't seem like
tumor.
the ones that would go for the ones with tumors.
I don't know. I think he's kind of charming. I think there's a possibility. I'd say yes by default. Like my gut says yes. However, that's all I got. That's all I got.
I mean, at least he's the
Beautiful.
least like Hayase, seemingly. So
Yeah, true. Except for that tumor.
It's not a tumor.
That tumor is Hayase.
It's not a
it's
tumor.
not a tumor. I'm just happy to see you.
Is that a tumor, or are you just happy to see me? Well, the tumor just decided he wanted to go down my pants.
Calling it right now. Next episode, we gotta shotgun that lolly. That's my big.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
It'll literally be mid sentence, just and then she'll get her head blown off, just like what's his face in Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah. There you go. Lucy's gonna come in. Gonna be
We're
like,
having a moment here.
yo, Adam Smasher is gonna blow up the little girl. Hell yeah.
She just looks up. Eh? What is that falling from the sky? Oh my god! Smash.
Cyberpunk theme plays. Or no, it plays that one song with the moon and stuff. Plays that one.
Oh, great ending.
It's all Satsuki's fault. Final thoughts on To Your Eternity Season 2 Episode 5.
The show's finally getting interesting now.
Yeah. That's
It was so slow at the beginning, but now it's finally starting to get interesting. Like, I feel like the first couple episodes were decent. Then everything else, like 3 and 4 were just like, all right, where's this going? And then 5, we have reincarnation of life, a marriage proposal, fucking, love and romance. What?
The prophecy of Vivi. It worked for this show, but not Vivi.
Love and marriage, love and
marriage. God, that was a great show.
together like a horse and carriage. This I tell your brother, you can't have one without the other.
It's beautiful.
Well,
But yeah, I'll pass it.
I guess moving on with the next one. Next we have in line is Mob Psycho
Mob.
103, episode 7 minus 2.
Mob.
Like Tomoe can make like stage effects now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, but
That wasn't
I
normal.
dig it.
It's not a normal thing to be able to do. They were just like, oh, she has great lung capacity. But I was like, wait, I don't think you can do that though.
I mean, there might be some people that could. Like, if she could secretly be on the scuba team.
I guess maybe she just joined the wrong club. I guess
She needed to work on her breathing.
she needs to be a part of the swim club.
Yeah, needs to go to the bottom
Yeah.
of the pool, the deep end. Sit there.
How many feet?
12.
12 feet?
Yeah, seems fair.
Also, we learned that it's been a month since Dimple's demise.
Since him being a bro?
Yep.
Oh, so great. I feel like these next couple episodes are just going to be real chill. I don't think anything's going to be bigger than that.
I agree. Yeah, I think this episode was establishing a base. Next episode is probably going to be, next couple are probably going to be build, and then last couple we're going to get some big payoff.
Which it's like, first of all, the dude that can like read people's minds and stuff. She's like, I don't believe you. How could you lie to me? He could easily prove it to her by saying, here's my mind and here's my voice in your mind.
I know.
Can you hear it?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, why don't you just
I know.
talk
Did he
to
just
her
forget how to
telepathically?
do that?
I think
How
they're
could
trying
you
to.
not believe me?
I think they're trying to surprise her with something because, yeah, like you said, they could have easily proven that he was actually a telepath. They want to get a UFO or something. But
Yeah.
you guys said, like, I was also of the same belief that everything going forward was going to be pretty chill, but I got informed that the next episode is going to have the same director as the director that did the Mogami fight in season 2, which was like
Oh my god.
episodes like 5 through 6, I think.
Uh-huh.
And those episodes were crazy, so there might be more crazy stuff to come.
Wow.
Not really
I
sure.
wonder what it could be.
Yeah, I
Mob
don't know
versus
either.
Steven Tyler.
Everything keeps going back to Aerosmith tonight.
Low diff fight. But yeah, Tomoe was pretty. It was pretty sad, but good. She has some good friends because considering they don't believe in the whole UFO stuff, for them to go the extra mile to try to do something for her, find some telepaths and all of that, like those 2 guys or 3 guys were bros.
Yeah, they were cool. They were cool. They got in contact with the twins, the square head and the round head.
Minecraft bros.
That's right. I forgot. That's what we called them. Minecraft bros. They're a little bit of a telepath themselves, but only with each other, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when the other guy, I forget his name, shows up, and he's a full-on mind reader. He's like, "Yep, I joined the club. No one else was like me. Y'all were a bunch of lamos, so I left."
Do you think Sean is telepathic?
Why? We were doing so good.
I know, we were in the
well.
home stretch, and you decided to fuck it all up?
No, it's a great question. It's a great question.
No.
It's a question
Bad
that should
question.
never be answered.
He's the voice of Berserk. It's a great question.
Terrible.
You know what? If we ever
Mom,
interview
mom,
Sean,
mom.
if we ever interview Sean, which I guarantee you, if
Won't happen.
like if I am allowed to do it, I am going to do that. I'm going to ask eventually. Like, I'm gonna get some fucking sort of clout, okay? I'm gonna be like, Sean, please, bro. I love your work, man. I love him. I loved you in Berserk. And
He's gonna
it's
be like, oh wait, I was in Berserk.
Seriously, he's gonna be like, "That was oh yeah, I was in that show."
He's
But
not
don't you
gonna-
want to talk about me as Goku? Nope.
and,
Just
you
Berserk.
know, Sean. You know, Sean. He's not gonna watch a single one of these podcasts. It'll work. We'll have him on. We'll be none
Yeah.
the wiser.
Not unless we get popular somehow. Then he will. But even then, I mean, I'm not too worried.
I like how in this episode Tomoe was like a tsundere at the end when they invited her or they were trying to contact her and she just wouldn't answer the phone for I don't know how much time was passed in between to when they first called her and then New Year's, but when she showed up to the meeting, they were like, why weren't you answering your phone? And then she just blatantly lies and says, oh, my phone was broken, so I didn't notice.
Baka.
Just I don't know, like that blatant lie was just so funny to me. Oh man.
And then Regan was late and slept out, but it was funny because all the middle schoolers were late too, and he acted like he was there the whole time. He was like, "We're sorry, we're late, senpai." It's like, "Don't worry about it. Just get your ass in the car."
The world is designed to make him look good through any failure he has.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's amazing. Usually with those type of characters, they're kind of made fun of, but yeah. I just like Reagan. I like Reagan. I don't know why.
Yeah, he is good. At first, the first season I kind of didn't really like him, but then towards the end of the season 1, I really did, and I've liked him ever since. He's really good.
I'd lick his abs.
What?
What were you saying, Saucy?
No, finish your thought first.
Oh, I didn't have a thought.
It is
You just had a fantasy.
That's an Aerosmith lyric. Loving an elevator. Loving
I
an
didn't at all
elevator.
say that.
Living it up when I'm going down. Loving an
Anyway,
elevator.
You were talking about licking somebody's something.
Yeah, Saucy, you're talking about licking?
I did not say that. I was going to say Reagan is a lucky Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z. Mr. Satan.
Oh my god. Mr.
Yeah.
Satan
It's a good comparison.
survived the fucking annihilation of the world.
He sort of did, didn't he?
He's the champion. He's the world champion.
I am the champ.
He really is. And he almost saved the world if it wasn't for mercenary guys shooting puppies.
This is true.
Vegeta sacrificed himself, and Mr. Satan saved the world. Let that sink in.
Yeah. Seems normal.
Mr. Satan also later tricked the entire world into giving Goku power. So he used his influence in a good way. And his name was again Mr. Satan. Is Toriyama secretly a genius?
I've always been saying that.
You know, we could take over all of these podcasts, or I guess somebody could. All of the clips of us talking about DBZ and splice it all together eventually and have like an entire podcast.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I bet it would happen. Especially all the Sean moments.
Delete those.
I mean, I didn't bring up Sean this time.
That is so dishonest in every sense of the word. I ain't never said that. Yeah, okay.
Listen, I'm a victim of this podcast, okay? First of all,
Yeah.
it's this Vladilena crap. Then I gotta deal with this Sean stuff, bro.
The truth.
Yeah, you do deal with the Vladilena stuff, only because it's true, though.
I don't know what you're talking about. Buy the Sabelina merch.
So we still don't know how many episodes Mob is going to be, but consider based on this episode that we just watched and what we think next episode is going to be, like focusing on this plot. How do you see? I know you guys said like you think that things are going to be like pretty chill going forward, but how do you think is going to go with the whole Tsubame situation? Because I feel like that's a big loose end.
I mean, okay. In all seriousness, I think it's gonna end with the classic where he spent his whole time trying to get her attention, and then he finally got her attention. He'll probably save the world some epic way. She'll be like, my hero. And then Bob's gonna be like, you know what? I think I'm cool. I don't need your love and affection because I love myself. So I don't need you. I mean, yeah, here's a tissue so you can blow your nose, but
I was
That's-
crying when I met
that's it.
you. Now I'm trying to forget you.
There
Your
you
love
go.
is sweet misery.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he'll become a better person. I mean, he'll reach what he wants, but at the same time, he'll realize, yeah, it was the fight I liked, the want for that attention. But now that I got it, don't really want it anymore.
I mean, in it, a lot of good things came from it.
Mm-hmm.
He joined the Body
Absolutely.
Improvement Club. He got more confidence in himself.
Yep.
Yeah, so a lot of good things came from it. And as I was saying before, a whole bunch of podcasts ago, like Subome is not a bad person. It's just I don't really think that she's interested in Mob. Nothing wrong with that. So I want to see that concluded in a satisfactory manner. And I feel like it's just going to go like pretty casual. Like, no, I don't really like you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be cool too. Where he's just like, oh, I just thought that. Okay, fine. I'll find somebody that likes me for who I am, not
Yeah.
just a hunk of meat.
Yeah. Tell him, soldier boy.
Soldier boy, tell him. Soldier boy in the why me crank it, why me roll?
Benji, crank that soldier boy.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit, man! Time to Superman that. Oh, Superman that. Oh.
Any final thoughts on this episode of Mob?
Yeah, I have one. Soldier boy, do it. Soldier boy, do it. Oh. Oh. Soldier boy up in the up.
No thoughts.
There you go. Satsuki said it. No thoughts allowed. Ban him. Get him off. Get him off Twitch.
Oh, that is so funny. Senji, crank that soldier boy. Is that where he got the inspiration from? He was an anime fan this whole time?
Probably Soldier Boy. Yeah, he's probably figuring out ways to sell his own anime without actually making an anime.
He is a fake anime fan.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I
That's
like
funny.
One Punch Son.
One Punch Son.
Who's your favorite character in One Punch Man? Of course, One Punch Man.
Yeah. I love him. He's so cool and strong. How he could, like, punch people once.
Do you think he'd like Berserk, voiced by Sean?
Oh no. No. We all hate Berserk now. Because of you.
Natsuki,
It's because of you.
you want to take a trip to Tennessee?
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I got my bags packed and ready to fly.
This is
I'll join you there.
Okay, cool. I can swing on by and pick you up.
All right.
We will crank that Sea Tactics. I mean, what?
Let's talk
Do
about
it!
Family episode 20.
Oh, I love family. Because you gotta have friends. Family.
Kaku, Shika, Jika.
So this episode, I think it's pretty much official that Yor is extremely batshit and colossally stupid.
Oh my god. She was thinking about taking Anya to her work, but she's like, how would I explain this? Oh, you just went to the tomato festival. And then Anya's like, on second thought, I'm just gonna ask my dad.
I just like how like that's her first thought. I understand like her doing a whole council work is supposed to be like a cover, but for her first thing to go, yeah, I'm gonna take a child with me to an assassination mission. Like what?
Yeah, low key, you're kind of fucking dumb as shit.
I don't think it's low key. I think we all know she's pretty.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty. I think that's about it.
That's about it. Yep. There's literally no upside to this woman.
I know. She don't have. She can't cook. She can't clean, but she can tell you how she got that ring. She can't even do that probably.
She probably couldn't do that.
She's strong.
Yeah, she can squat 100 million pounds.
She's got that farmer's strength.
She's fast, and she says, Anya-san.
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 Yeah.
Deja vu.
Yeah, and she's tortured her little brother with awfulness.
Oh, simply you just...
How?
As I punch you into the wall.
Is there a MILF worse than your?
Probably.
Yeah, there is
yeah.
one. Mamako.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I was gonna say
She
Raggio.
likes her own son. In that way.
Raggio from Kill La Kill.
Oh yeah, she's pretty bad too. At least she doesn't want her daughter in that way. But she certainly gives her very sensual massages.
She sexually assaults her on 3 different occasions.
Yep. That this is true. She'd be doing that grab.
Philip says, "Nah,
Kitty
Anya
grab.
needs to go with your next time. I'm sure your makes good sushi, or I'm sure your can make sushi."
I mean, in that whole little hypothetical situation that we got, at least you found out some things about her. She's at least not sadistic, because she actually wants to make sure that she kills her target quickly in one strike. So she doesn't want whoever she's targeting to suffer. And also it just shows her twisted sense of justice, because she feels a sense of pride and getting rid of people who she believes to be like the scum of the earth. But it also brings into question, are they really bad people? Because yes, she does the research, but that's stuff that's just given to her. Like, she doesn't know these people personally before she gets to the mission to kill them. So you have to call into question, who is the shoe keeper, and like, what are their intentions, and are her targets really bad people? Because if not, then that'll shake things up.
I say they're decent people.
You think they're good people?
Yeah. No. I mean, they have to be assassinated, so I'm guessing it would have to. There would have to be some kind of bad. But then again, they could just be some regular person going to the bathroom, minding their own business. All of a sudden, thank you for allowing me to kill you. Wait, what are you? Who are?
What kind of response is that? Thank you for allowing me to kill you. I mean, like, lady.
Is that what she does?
Yeah, she said that.
I'm
She's like, thank you for letting me stick this in you. And he's like, stick what in my...
Just herself a lol.
a fate worse than death.
I mean, that's how you turn into a lolly and a furry. You turn into a loli.
Ooh. My God, you're right.
Wouldn't that be a birdie?
They become little girls.
Wouldn't that be a birdie, not a furry?
Or chocobo.
I don't know. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, chocobo, yeah.
I mean, they were falling asleep by going inside the feathers, so I don't know.
Dude, that was a great moment. We need more season 1 Shield Hero. That's what we need.
It at least had good, like, the last couple of episodes were good, but like the middle section of it is where it started to taper off.
Yeah, it was like episodes 13 to like 18 or 19 was awful. Or at least the pacing was really bad. I can't remember which was the worst one.
Look.
Speaking of, Anya in this episode, I guess most of this episode is around her trying to write a report about something she's interested in, which turns out to be, well, Lloyd. Kind of her only option.
Yeah. And he's doing a good job of keeping us cover. Everybody in the building loves him. And he still kind of stays low key enough to where he doesn't have all the attention focused on him, so he can still do his spy work. Just shows you more of Lloyd's abilities and how competent he is. But then too, he kind of is a bad dad a little bit, at least in this episode, because he just left Anya alone for that amount of time. He's just like, go play in fucking sand or something. but at least he tried to help Anya after he's seen that she may be like batshit insane, based on how the sandbox was, because that was supposed to be like some mental evaluation. He's like, Anya, I gotta let's go out for ice cream.
Anya wants ice cream.
That's a pretty good impression.
Oh, thanks.
I just like the beginning of it where when Lloyd walks in, Anya just says yada 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 blah blah blah. And he's like, all right, I understand.
Anya wants ice cream. Me want go outside. I just let you back in.
These parents are awful.
I know, they won't let their kids go outside and pee.
They're trying their best.
Their best is
I would
not
say
enough.
Lloyd is at least the better parent in comparison. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
At least Lloyd doesn't try to kill Anya 24/7.
Yeah, you're like almost accidentally kills Anya every other episode. In every episode she's not accidentally almost killing Anya, she's losing her.
She's losing her. She gives her a hug that almost breaks her arm. She wants to. She actually thinks about taking her to become an assassin and show her how work's done. Because she won't say a thing and won't be traumatized whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's just a fleeting thought. Yeah, we all have those.
Yor needs help.
Oh yeah, Yor needs a lot of help. She needs Satsuki the Savage.
I don't need to help her on an assassination mission. She's pretty competent at that.
Oh no. I'm talking about helping her in other ways.
Oh, you mean like math?
I'm
homework.
really trying,
I see.
baby.
Yeah. You gotta do a long division. Gotta make those legs divide. You know what I'm saying?
I'm lost. We skipped a step.
Love in an elevator.
Shit, that's right. You forgot step 1, which was
Introduce yourself.
introduce yourself. Step 2, have sex.
Yep.
Step 3, fornicate. Step 5, 69, save fellatio.
Safe. All right.
Oh, and then don't forget to use the tongue.
So Anya gives, one of my favorite parts is when Anya gives her like report out, and she's just stupid. Just is like ruining the mission, but she's so stupid it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she like makes Lloyd seem like the scum of the earth. She's like, yeah, my dad my dad takes bribes from his patients, and he also beats the shit out of them.
Bro, I was laughing. I was falling out my chair.
But because of his smooth charisma and way of talking to people, he was able to work things out. He was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. That Anya's an idiot. You know, she's 5. What she meant to say was, I'm a great person."
Also, too, I thought this was pretty funny. Like, Yor was the one who brought, who gave Anya the information that Lloyd apparently, like, one time, like, hit his patient to bring them back to consciousness or something like that. And she seemed so impressed with that fact. Like, oh, Lloyd hit him so hard they gained consciousness. I was like, wait, what? Like, I mean, I understand it because it is Yor, but I thought that was just funny. Like, she was impressed by that.
Philip says, when did this become a Peter Grill review?
Oh, Peter fucking Grill. Oh, hate that anime.
20 minutes ago.
That was the one that has a wife and then cheats on her with, like, orcs and elves and demons and shit.
You told us about that.
Oh, yes, I did. That's right. And I regret watching it.
They finally introduced her, though.
Oh, you're the white-haired lady?
Yep.
I don't know her name, but I won't be spoiled this time because I'm not looking at the chat.
Also, as well as Anya is describing Lloyd, Becky is like head over heels. She's just like, Stecky. I'm like, Becky, calm down.
It's like, you're 5. What are you doing?
She's a simp at this point. It's like Anya's like describing like the worst person in the world. She's like, oh, cool. Kakyoi.
Oh man. Oh man. Final thoughts on Spy Family episode 20?
A lot of interesting stuff happened, but at the same time, a lot of, I don't know, I feel like the season has been mostly just fun times. Other than, you know, obviously the first 3 episodes, defusing the bomb, getting Worf, and all that other fun stuff. But I feel like, especially recently, these episodes have been just kind of fun. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but there's definitely not a lot of conflict going on that there was in the previous season or half.
Yep. I think that's a fair assessment. Yeah, yada yada, blah blah blah.
QRW6 says Peter's sister is in the show and she's crazy. She's gonna cut off Peter's pee-pee when she finds out he's cheating his way because she cut off her dad's pee-pee.
Oh, we're talking about Peter Griffin, right? Yeah.
P. Tier. Griffin.
Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah. Ah, crap. There goes my penis.
Yep, happens all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
Talk about.
Thank you, RW6. I knew you were talking about Peter Grill. I just wanted to do a Peter Griffin voice. Yeah.
Let's talk about Chainsaw Man episode 6, entitled Kill Denji. Very straightforward. I imagine EA was very happy for many moments in this episode.
I mean, I will admit this. I'll say that this is probably the best episode I've seen so far. Since, like, the first episode. I thought it was just, okay, how do I explain this? Like, it was really interesting because it was just, they were all in this confined space. We find out it's a demon, it's the Infinity Demon, Devil, whatever, and that they're stuck and they have to, all the demon wants is Denji, the Chainsaw Man, so we can absorb his powers and become strong, I guess.
And sexy.
And then Right, it's not sexy. It's very blobby and multiple formed. I thought the interesting fact about it was the whole how they were contemplating wanting to kill Denji, and Aki, even though he doesn't really care for him, doesn't really have high standards for him, he defended his ass and even like took a knife wound to him. And I thought, wow, I think Aki's my favorite character because he's just, I don't know, I just thought that was just really cool. It's like, yeah, I don't like him, but he deserves to live just like everyone else. So let's not make that choice. But old whiny face she was more than happy to kill him. She's just like, let's kill him and roast his dead carcass on a barbecue fire pit. Because that's what's gonna happen when we do all this. And then the other guy was just like, yeah, I agree. Let's roast his ass too. But yeah. Power is annoying as ever. She apparently wants to win a Nobel Peace Prize by, I don't know, doing so.
She wanted to become president in his first monarchy, and his first rule, she would increase taxes to 100%, just to see people suffer.
Yeah, she's an absolute idiot.
Totally. My favorite part. There's a bunch of power moments in this episode that are just fucking stupid, but they're hysterical. I think it's Kobeni is like freaking out. Power she just starts belting out in laughter.
Yeah, that actually did make me laugh because I was like, she's a demon. Of course she's gonna laugh at that. And it was even kind of reiterated that she gets like devils or fiends or whatever get pleasure from pain or fear or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So of course she would laugh at that. Why is this person Kobeni even a thing? All she does is cry.
He's great.
I don't know
I have
either.
yet to see why she's great.
I was laughing my ass off this episode. We started off with a moment like Himino had to knock her ass out because she was freaking out so much
twice
because she was trying to drink from the toilet.
Yeah, that's a bit extreme. Like, go to the toilet right away.
Just like, you gotta think they didn't even run out of food at that point. She's just like that panicky. Just like, we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. Give me the toilet water.
And then they knock her ass out again. And the fact that the funny part is she kept moving in this episode, so they knocked her ass out twice, and she was still okay. So the funny part is she's actually competent, or not competent, but she's actually skillful. She just is like mentally just doesn't have it. She just doesn't have what it takes.
The wind would blow the wrong way and she'd panic.
She'd be like, why is that wind going the opposite direction? It wasn't before. Ah!
You have to die.
Yeah, she made the decision really quick of having Denji die. I was like, I understand you just met the guy and you hardly even know him, but come on.
It was almost like as the devil said it too.
Right.
She was already ready.
She was in the other room, knocked out asleep, and woken up when she heard that and came out with a knife saying, you have to go, Denji. You're gonna die.
We also learn as many lonely young people on the internet have stated repeatedly, her choices between in this world were in terms of job was devil hunter or sex worker, and then the only thing I think of by the end of this episode was, man, you should have been a sex worker.
I don't know. I don't think that would have worked either.
I know, she would have been like, oh my god, a penis, run!
Well, Yeah, well,
Let's cut off the penis.
I think that's a little bit better than being, eaten by a devil, potentially. So, just saying. Like,
I mean, but the benefits though.
what are the
healthcare?
benefits?
Free healthcare. Makima.
Makima is not a good thing. Makima is a deterrent.
I mean, Denji seems to like her, and Aki.
Denji's
a horny boy. He don't know what anything is.
Denji's
Okay,
also
Aki
kind of
seems to like
stupid.
her.
Well, Aki is clearly misguided at Himeno all the way.
I mean, I agree, but
Himeno smokes and force someone else to smoke. She's a bad influence.
That is true. That whole time I was like, you shouldn't. Why? Why, Aki?
Ugh.
What? Why?
Because-
Imagine how her breath smells like. Ugh.
he's her partner.
Yeah, but do they have to smoke together? You could just be like, I'm cool. I want to have healthy bones and lungs and not smell like ass.
Hey, it
Like
was
her.
romantic.
If you call that romantic, then
It's like the Rock and Revy moment when they did the cigarette kiss thing.
yeah, but they're like flying boats into choppers and shit.
Yeah, we're killing demons and stuff.
I cry. Hood Magic in the chat says Devil Hunter don't live long. Might as well smoke. That's the thing. Yep, that was her excuse. Like, come on, you're not gonna live long anyways.
So, Aki just gave in to peer pressure. I lost
Yeah.
some respect for him.
Yep.
Okay.
Somebody like played a clip of the dub or something like that, and like apparently he eats his cigarettes.
Because he just sounds really bad in the dub.
No. Like
Is that what you mean?
he literally eats his cigarettes.
No, I think you're talking about the tweet that I posted. They're saying that because his voice sounds so.
Okay. I
Oh, it was
right.
you? That was
Yeah.
Satsi.
Yeah, he
Satsi's world
posts-
famous, everyone.
He
No, I
posted
didn't
it
say
in our
it.
chat.
Yeah, I didn't say it. I just posted a tweet.
And then I listened to it, and Denji's like, "You stink! Take a shower!" And then Power's like, I like to take a shower once every never.
I am someone who seldom flushes the toilet.
Yuck.
Power just decides to eat all the food.
Oh.
And her
If
eyes
you couldn't
like
hate her even more.
her eyes like, why'd you eat all the food? She's like, it wasn't me.
So stupid.
Like
I just love blatant liars. Like, it's like no reason to lie. Nobody's gonna believe you. You just stick to your guns
There's,
for whatever reason.
there's like no reason to eat that food. They're like in the middle of like, there's like a devil right outside the door, and Power's like, I'm doing it. I'm eating it. Like,
And as far as we know, I don't know if fiends like even need to eat as frequently as humans do. So,
Right, she's a dead carcass.
so she's just inconveniences them just for the fuck of it.
That's
great.
awful.
I like Himeno's position in all of this because she was willing. She at first she wasn't willing to kill Denji. She was going along with Aki, but because she didn't want Aki to use his sword because of whatever mysterious implications that means.
Well, they kind of went over it already, I think. She said that it takes off part of his life when he uses it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Was that a spoiler for people? I'm sorry.
No, I mean it happened in the episode, but yeah.
Yeah.
She was trying to stop him from using the sword. And because it's like she cares more about Aki, obviously. So
Oh,
even though she isn't, malicious or uh she's still, because they seemed like they were in a hopeless situation, she's willing to sacrifice Denji to keep Aki alive.
yeah. Do you
And
think they're
especially,
lovers?
um I mean, I can't really say it. I definitely think there are romantic implications on Himeno's
Oh,
side,
they're banging.
but
Oh, that's right. But
um
Aki likes Dead Eyes. I
no,
forgot.
no, I was gonna say, I think also part of it too, like disregarding the romance aspect, is that because all of Himeno's partners have died,
Right.
it's also just like this, um, like she almost needs her partner to stay alive because
Hmm.
she doesn't really, like, she's staying strong because you have to be as a double hunter, but you got to think that if her partners keep keep dying on her, eventually she may just take her own life at some point, because it's like
Damn.
it's the whole survivor's guilt thing.
Damn. Aki's gonna be like, I'm not gonna die on you, baby. And then they're gonna kiss.
Yep. He's like, I promise I will never die. And then and then
Dies.
he'll die. You're such a liar. How could
You
you?
son of a bitch. God
It was
damn
because
it.
of you that I had feelings and I, smoked.
Why is it Aki died and not Power? Ugh.
Right? I would be actually a little pissed if that happened.
Oh, wait. Hood Magic said, have y'all read the manga? I've read the manga, at least the entirety of part one. C's read part of the manga, and EA hasn't read it at all.
I read
I want to say I've read nothing.
up to chapter 15. So literally this episode. That's everything after I know. I don't know shit.
I also just like in the beginning of the episode, while everybody is freaking out about them being stuck in a hotel, Digi just goes to sleep.
Yeah, he was really happy to be in a bed, and he
Yeah,
just passed the fuck out.
kind of just shows you the difference in their, like, perspectives and how that actually helps. Because they also mentions, Himeno mentioned something in this episode, or maybe it was last, I don't remember. But she said, like, what devils fear aren't necessarily like strong people, but it's crazy people that they fear. And since Digi was crazy enough to just say, "Fuck it, let them eat me," yeah, they
Wow.
maybe in for some trouble.
Yeah, I just can't. Like, that episode went by so quick because when he jumped down and was about to fuck shit up, I was like, no, it ended?
He's about to open
I
a
was
can of
actually
fuck shit.
excited. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready for some fuck shit.
And people really didn't in a manga. People really didn't care for this segment of Chainsaw Man.
Really?
But I think it's because of it being like 6 or so chapters, and it just felt, in a weekly format, it felt very it felt like they didn't give you enough, because we're getting through this and we're going to get through it in like 3 episodes. So
Interesting.
I just think the anime format helps the experience better. Since we're covering more.
Yeah, because I don't have, like, to be honest, like I said, this is the most, like, entertaining episodes I've seen since episode 1, and it's been a minute. Everybody has their purpose, and I feel like we're not even done introducing characters. I feel like there's going to be more now. I don't know, as the episodes go by.
So what's our episode counter until Kobeni dies? What do we got her pegged at?
Literally the next episode.
I think it's a good one. I think she'll probably
She don't do anything except cry and stab people that are on the same team.
I'm thinking I'll Episode 8, I'll be get eaten. Where I'm going.
You know what? And you can't even do that right. You must die, Denji. Stabs Aki instead.
Not my fault.
Right, it's not my fault. You got in the way of my knife.
If Kobeni somehow survives all of this, she is the cockroach of Chainsaw Man.
The cockroach?
Yeah. The Papa Roach. She's the Papa Roach of Chainsaw Man.
Cut my life into pieces. My name is Kobeni.
Also, Denji is like hardcore. He said he wouldn't kill the Infinity Devil. He would injure it so much that he would want to kill himself.
Damn.
That's pretty intense.
Sounds like a normal.
Pretty intense.
Sounds like a normal Saturday for me.
I don't know how you spend your Saturdays, see.
Blood and carnage.
He's just like resting and everything. He's like chatting with people on Discord. Everybody, join my chat or I will murder you so bad that I'll make you guys want to murder yourselves. What? Damn, you're hardcore, see?
I'm gonna murderize you all.
I'm gonna murderize you.
I'd probably get a lot of female fans doing that.
Yeah, while they call you like filthy pigs and stuff like that.
No, like people, ladies like murderous people. There was that whole trope of like
Is
where all
that
the
right?
yeah. Remember, there was that whole thing going around where all the ladies were like, they liked that guy who killed his like wife or something because he was like hot, and they tried to get him out of jail.
Oh, right. He had like a very pretty face and blue eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he like became a model, even though he like murdered somebody. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this world?
Yep. It's all Satsuki's fault. Yep.
So, why do you think Denji specifically is being targeted by the Infinity Devil?
That's
Because-
a good question.
Because not only is Denji being targeted by the Infinity Devil, and I mean, you could attribute this to just Makima being manipulative, but she's also tasked Denji with eliminating the Gun Devil. So that's also odd that they're like, yeah, Denji, you have to do this. But again, like, Makima could just be given the same task to everybody else, considering it's Makima.
Yeah, I think Makima did the same thing with Aki. That's why Aki really wants to kill the Gun Devil. Not because of his family or anything, but because of the boobs. So
I'll give you a blowjob, Aki, if you do it.
and
Okay. I'll do it.
He's just like, I'll do it. Sign a contract for the sucky. I don't know why they would be targeting him specifically. I mean, is it because he's half demon, half human? Because he was so powerful, he killed the Bat Devil, and that got people's attention? That's the only thing I could think of, because there's fiends. I don't know if there's that many people who are half demon, half people in this world, but if that's the case, I would say it's probably rare, and it makes him super strong. And yeah, he's just a threat, and people notice that, so they want to kill Denji. That's my hypothesis.
I think it's gotta do something with Pochita.
Well,
I just wanted to see where your heads are at with that question. We also learned a little bit more lore with the devils and the contracts. So the devils always uphold their contracts, much like how a Lannister always pays their debts, except when they don't.
Right, except when they don't, and then they become assholes.
But yeah, so yeah, any contract they make with humans, they uphold. So there's nothing treacherous going on with that. Because even with the Yakuza guys, that made the the contract with the zombie devil. Like, they got what they wanted, or they got what they asked for, but not necessarily what they wanted.
That's true.
They
So
wanted
they didn't
power,
keep their
but-
word.
Yeah. So
They wanted power, but they didn't get power. They got actual power, but not the demon power.
We got power at home.
yeah, she doesn't flush the toilet.
We have power light. I hate power light. I want power. We have power at home.
Any final thoughts on Chainsaw Hizzle episode 6?
Just because the big boo eye patch girl tells you to smoke, don't do it.
Yep. Say no to drugs, kids. I
Well,
mean, I
she's
know
got-
smoking's not a drug because it's legal, but what I'm saying is smoking stunts your growth. Vape
But she's
instead.
got big boobs and she's pretty.
So that
I mean,
like almost all the female characters stink in this show.
yeah, they really do.
Canonically.
Well, I don't know about Kabeni. No, that's not true. She probably smells like sweat and fear.
Smells like sweat and fear. Holy shit, that's good.
So yeah, so now that this is why Makima's the best, because she's probably the only one that doesn't smell.
She doesn't smell, but those eyes. She has to be controlling people. I can't imagine. I mean, risk your life just for a feel up? I don't know. I mean, I guess people have died for less.
I mean, we don't know if that's what he's gonna wish for.
Oh no,
He-
he's gonna full on penetration. That's exactly what he's gonna wish for.
Old
Or
move, Cotton.
or he could just get a mystery box.
Ah, hey.
Oh, just
there could be a
like
boat.
the boat.
Yeah, there could be a boat in that mystery box.
Peter, why don't you just get the boat? We'll take the box.
I mean, like Makima could be in that box. Think about it.
Oh my god. He opens up the mystery box. 2 free tickets to Wayne Newton John. What the fuck is this? This isn't what I wanted. I wanted you. Well, you could have. But next time on The Price is Wrong, Denji.
No, Dingy opens the box and he gets Kobeni.
Oh,
God.
even worse. Even worse. And then she just stabs him right away.
Dingy's like, Makima, what does this mean? It's a piece of paper that says Kobeni. Yeah, you own Kobeni now. I guess.
You have the rights to Kobeni.
Yep. She wanted to be either a sex slave or a hunter. Well, now she's gonna take her second job position.
Until she just, I mean, at least she had like some noble thing. She wanted to go to college. So
Yeah.
She would have dropped out.
Yeah, she would have cried so hard that the teacher was like, alright, you gotta leave now. But I don't understand math. That's the whole reason why you gotta leave. Go.
Kobeni,
Kobeni's good.
you show up crying every morning to class. We can't have you here.
It's a distraction.
You sob as your default stance.
Just don't put her under pressure. That's it. That's it.
Of any kind.
I know. She could be boiling fucking water and trying to make spaghetti, and she'd be like, "Oh God, I think I overcooked it."
She could be making scrambled eggs. She'd be freaking out.
Pieces.
Human was just like, make a peace sign, Kobeni.
And then she just writes.
It's so random. Good God. Well, I guess we've come to the end of KOA episode 176.
Really?
Yeah.
Next year we're gonna reach 200. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I'm gonna black out again.
Gotta gotta wait till the new year.
Well, EA, where can they find you?
Well, good sirs and ladies and everyone, you can find me over there at Everything Animated. Subscribe for content. I know I haven't given you none, but that's just because I've had a little snag when it comes to my editing software and stuff. But trust me when I say this, once you do subscribe, you will not be disappointed. Fun, entertaining, all of that wonderful stuff. So subscribe. And also, give me a like. I know just my stuff's great. Oh, awesome throwback. Rent a Girlfriend Season 2. I know that happened like last season. But we have the actual podcasts showing still with me, C, and Rising Sun Reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Where we talk about the greatest anime ever told.
Hell yeah.
And by greatest, I mean absolute dog shit. So come on over there and see it. You'll enjoy us talking about it. C literally loses his mind one episode, and we had to confine him into a straitjacket. It was quite entertaining.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. We gave you a lot of drugs. You wouldn't have remembered. So, remember to subscribe for that.
Wait,
and
what?
Also...
No, hold on. What?
No, don't worry about it. It just took a little edge off. And maybe some of your memory.
Look at the flowers.
Yeah, look at the flowers. They're quite pretty.
Oh, flowers.
So yeah, just go ahead and subscribe and enjoy that. Other than that, I'm out.
As for me, you can mainly find me on Twitch because that is where I do my live reactions. That is where I do gameplay of various games, Danganronpa being the main one. I'm kind of distraught because of the last chapter, but we got 2 more chapters to go, so and I do this every Saturday pretty much in the afternoon around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the main channel, I don't have anything planned yet. I have video ideas in the vault, but I don't think I'm going to put out anything anytime soon, as in this week. So, but yeah, Satsuki the Savage, YouTube, as well as Satsuki the Savage with a DA on Twitch. Follow me, subscribe, bitch.
As for me, content this week, Wednesday, get a new One Piece video coming out. That should be a lot of fun. I forget what arc it's on. What comes after Reverse Mountain?
I don't know.
The Soldier Boy arc.
Soldier Boy arc of One Piece.
There you
It's
go.
great. We're getting there. And that's probably it. There you go. Yeah.
Like
All right.
that.
Cool. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for watching. See you next week on the podcast. Bye bye.
Done that.
Later.